Yo, CGMTV, man. You know what it is, man. CGM the Master, man. Coming at you live and raw, man. They just released the NOME 6 card. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know why it's crazy? It's not even really crazy by the competition and by who is in it. It's more of like, what were they thinking? Like, you couldn't have been thinking what I'm thinking, because every single matchup is pretty much a wash. I don't see any of these matchups being anywhere near favorable to the opponent that they matched them up with. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, we about to get into it. For real, there's no 6 card. I sat down. I was actually gonna post it on YouTube, but I'm like, yo, let's get it in, man. So CGMTV. First, we gonna go with Sue Surf and T-Top. I got a lot of people. I've been reading a lot of people saying that it's gonna be Surf 2-1 and Surf 3-0. Are they watching the same Surf that I'm watching? Cause the same Surf that I'm watching, man, that dude is trash. That dude is trash, and if what I heard from what happened with Sue Surf and Shotgun Suge happened, it's getting even. We don't even want to go down that path. Like, I'm not even gonna say what I gotta say about Surf. I just hope that he brings his A game, but I still like even with the preview, like with the preview and then they had the interview with Sue Surf. Man, he's all rubbing his hands like aggressively. Like, he looked cracked out on the skit. Like, like aggressively rubbing his hands and, just eyes just super bloodshot red. Like, not making much sense of what he's saying. Like, T-Top, man, dude been on his game, man. He battled Suge. He stood toe-to-toe with Suge. Like, he battled Math. He beat Math. Like, I don't think that he killed Math like other people think that he killed Math. Everybody's like, oh, well, he destroyed Math. I'm like, nah, I don't feel like that happened. Like, I felt like T-Top, he definitely won the battle. But was he gassed? Yeah, he was super gassed. Like, I don't even like gas. I just say, was he hyped? He was hyped. He was hyped like crazy. People was hyping him up like, dog, oh my. Woo! And it's like, it really wasn't that hot of a line. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was dope. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was spitting what he was spitting. It was nice. But it wasn't nothing extraordinary. Like, something to where I'm like, shit. Damn, that was some real ass shit, man. Plus, man, T-Top, like, he don't choke. Like, he stay on path. And it's to where, like, Surf, these past couple of battles, man, he been jerseying it out, man. I don't know what's been wrong with him, man, I hope we get back on this jump, but for what I see, man, I think this is gonna be T-Top 3-0. I don't really even see Surf getting around, because I mean I don't trust Surf to come with his shit no more, man. Like, I think he gonna jersey it out. I'm getting the paycheck. I'm this nice on the mic. I could spit like 4 hot bars and then 4 average bars and then just say jersey and I'm done. Nah, that's not how it really works. Like, but we gonna see, man. But I give it T-Top 3-0. Tay-Rock versus Rum Nitty. Both of them want to be the gun bar king, gun bar line, whatever, man. Sad thing is that every single battle rapper uses gun lines, so I don't know why they're trying to, gun bar king. Whoever is the best battle rapper is pretty much the best gun bar king, because all of them use gun bars anyway. Charlie Clips use gun bars, not as much as Tay-Rock and Rum Nitty. They kind of overdo it to death. But I give it to Tay-Rock 2-1. Rock's presence on that stage, unmatchable. It's unbelievable how he's able to captivate that stage whenever he starts to rhyme. He'll say some shit like D Nanny, and niggas will be losing their mind, throwing hats and going crazy and hands flailing all over the place, and it's like, that really wasn't that hard. Like one thing about URL fans, and I hope that they they start to understand, like, cheer for bars that actually make sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, don't make some outrageous noise. I mean, like, I've heard some people say some really egregious bullshit, and people be like, "Oh my, you can't be serious, boy." But I mean, like, here nor there. I'm getting off topic. I think Rock's presence is going to overflow Rum Nitty's bars. I think that his presence is invincible. So like, Rum Nitty may have asked for a little bit more than he can chew. I don't think he can chew this much. Like, I think that he should have kept battling up and comers. I think Rum Nitty versus Daylight on the URL stage would have been different as well as it was on the King of the Dot stage. I think that would have been a battle to where they could have driven this down memory lane and kind of made something out of nothing from what it was out there in King of the Dot, because it was just kind of like Daylight, this super known character, versus Rum Nitty, this bar perfectionist who really wasn't known at the time. DNA was better than like Tay Rock lyrically. I feel like, in Summer Madness, but Rock's presence was like, it's like, nigga, like, I can be 2 times worse than what DNA was, but the moment that Tay Rock started spitting, he took over the crowd, man. Like, you really can't do too much about it. He didn't stand a chance, DNA, and I don't think Rum Nitty's really gonna stand a chance either. But I do think that bars wise, he'll be able to get at least one round off, kind of like how he did against Ill Will. I think against Ill Will, Ill Will was disrespectful all up in his face, and that's why Rum Nitty was kind of talking through his rounds and doing kicks. Also, Rum Nitty stopped that shit, man. That is not only disrespectful to the opponent that you're facing, but that's disrespectful to the fans. Like, nigga, the fans may not think that that's trash. You over here kicking and flailing and, oh, nigga, that shit wasn't hot. Like, come on, man. Like, let the nigga spit his bars, man. Like, real shit, man. Like, come on, man. Hey, you don't need it. Like, if you needed it, then I would be like, all right, man. Like, the nigga trash, so maybe he needs to over-exaggerate during the nigga's bars, so then that way it can kind of be even. But you're not a trash rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why are you doing some shit that kind of resembles the fact that you feel like you're losing? Like, don't do shit that makes you feel like you're losing or resembles to the fans that you're losing, because I felt like bars-wise, Rum Nitty was better than Ill Will. But the fact is that he's over here acting like an ass when he doesn't need to. If he just stands there and he just listens and he kind of makes his little faces or whatever and doesn't really say much, people probably would have said Rum Nitty 2-1. But, you over here kicking and over-exaggerating and shit. Chill out with all of that. I don't think Ill Will has the same mass appeal as Tay Rock, so I'm like, there's no way that I think that Rum Nitty can beat Tay Rock when he couldn't beat Ill Will, and Ill Will doesn't even have the stage presence of Tay Rock. Like, that's a given. So Tay Rock 2-1, possibly 3-0. DNA versus Daylight. Daylight 3-0, man. I don't understand this battle, man. Like Daylight, he's been crushing these rookies and, making names and setting examples over the last couple of battles with his rap ability. Like, he's not really pulling antics like that. That kind of has me like, yo, DNA is in a big problem going up against Daylight, because DNA has lost and made it debatable out of every single one of these last battles that he's been in. He's not been the clear winner. Let's just make that clear. DNA has not been the clear winner in any of these battles that he's been in. Chef Trez, he wasn't the clear winner. Rob B, he wasn't the clear winner. Like, if we were to go back to some of the other 2-on-2 battles, they weren't the clear winner. And it may not have been DNA's fault. He may have been carrying K-Shine. I'm not saying that he was, but some people feel the way that they feel. I felt like they were just underhanded against some of the other tag teams. Now, I felt like gun titles was massively overhyped. I felt like they were overrated in that first battle. I felt like the second battle, the crowd kind of came back down to earth, and they let them do their thing. You know, like I feel like, to me, I think DNA is taking a step back as to where Daylight is taking a step forward. As to where, you know, you see DNA, everybody is saying that Rob B either won the battle or it's debatable. And it's like, but Daylight, you know, he taught Mike P some things on that stage. Like, yo, like I can take what you say and make it better, and I can bring overall performance and schemes. Like, Daylight is an intellectual rapper that sometimes doesn't understand what it means to be in the position that he's in. But once he has that vision on the main stage, I think that URL will appreciate it more. And I think that DNA is gonna walk away with a loss. Like, I don't know how else to say it. I don't want to say an ill loss. I'm not gonna say that this 3-0 is like a wash. Like, it's gonna be a close 3-0. Like, you know, each round is close. Like 9-10, 9-10, 9-10. Like DNA 9, Daylight 10. Like, but DNA is at 27 and Daylight is at 30. Like, you know, so Daylight is gonna get to 30. Arsenal versus Bridge. I don't like this matchup. Arsenal's coming back for the first time on URL in years. Y'all give him Bridge? Come on, man. Look, I don't even gotta read no notes. I don't even gotta think about this. Why would you do that? Arsenal's first time back on the stage, and you gonna give him Bridge Rawsteen? Bridge Rawsteen? Why not give him Shotgun Shug? He just took shots at Shotgun Shug. Put him on the stage with Shotgun Shug. Or, if you don't want to put him on the stage with Shotgun Shug, I mean, like, I don't like it. I don't like the battle. I can't stand the battle. Arsenal, the level of disrespect that he's had is going to be crazy. It's going to be at an all-time high because he's back on the URL stage, man. You know, he did his thing for UW because that's his network. Like, that's his clique. You know, the owners, the people that work behind the scenes. He's family with them. You know, so he's definitely going to represent for them because he needs to. But I can't believe it. Like, Arsenal is a through and through guy, completely through and through. I think that he's going to destroy Bridge in ways that Bridge isn't going to see. Bar for bar, Bridge isn't ready. Like, he doesn't, like, he gets crazy with it, but he has some nap bars. That's why I like to call them nap bars, like bars that people fall asleep on. Just, nigga, that didn't hit at all. I don't know where he was going with it. So unless if Arsenal chokes, which it really hasn't happened in 2016, he's been very, very consistent. And he's held it down for his craft. He's taken it very seriously that this may be his last couple of battles where, if he does, I mean, you know, I wish Arsenal the best. I think that his music is actually pretty dope to where he can actually do what he does on the music scene. Maybe he can get through with connects like Snoop and connects like other people and get onto the top scene. But, you know, for as far as this battle goes, I got Arsenal 3-0. Clear. Not even no debate. I almost feel ashamed about saying this next battle, man. Charlie Clips versus Ill Will. When y'all gonna stop doubting Charlie Clips, bro? I understand all of this. Oh, well, he don't never really bring the third round, and you know, the third round, like. But people forget about the first two. Like, the third round is all that matters. I mean, to me, I'm like, Charlie Clips is going 3-0. I don't really see a strength of Ill Will's that's going to make it overwhelming for Charlie Clips, who hasn't been on the URL stage in a minute this year either. Last time he was on the URL stage was Double Impact. That was in March. 8 months. People been saying that he's been having a couple of debatables. I mean, you know, to me, I felt like he killed Iron Solomon. That one wasn't even, like, he out-joked him to death. Like, Charlie Clips just completely joked him to a casket. Put him 6 feet deep and didn't even look back. Like, to me, that was a wash. I feel like this is going to be a wash. I feel like Charlie Clips is going to out-joke him to death, kind of like he did Iron Solomon. Iron Solomon had bars. He had aggressive. He had aggression. He had performance. He just wasn't enough. Like, neither one of those rounds, he was enough. And the same thing I feel like with Ill Will. I don't think it's going to be. I feel like it's going to be the same with the Daylight and the DNA. Like, it's not going to be like a 3-0, like, well, Charlie Clips just barred his life away, and, you know, he joked while he barred his life away, so that just made a double impact. Nah, it's not really going to be like that. It's going to be like, yo, Ill Will going to come with his jokes. He going to come with his demeanor, his style. He going to kill it, and then Charlie Clips going to come with his style, and he just going to overload it. You know, he just going to overdo it. So I gave Charlie Clips 3-0.
Sue Surf versus T-Top. Versus Rami and Arsenal. Versus Briz Rawstein. Charlie Clips. Versus Ill Will. DNA. Versus Daylight. URLs. NOME. It all goes down Sunday, November the 20th at Irving Plaza, 17 Irving Place, New York City. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster and at urltv.tv. 21 and over, ID is a must. Tickets will be on sale at the Irving Plaza box office from now until the day of the show. Tickets will also be available the day of the show, but we strongly suggest that you purchase your tickets in advance to secure entry into this monumental event. URL NOME 6. Don't miss history. Be a part of it. URL, the worldwide leaders of MC battle culture.